goes off on Spence and Crawford. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video on the legendary 7 mile, better mile, walking through the airport with about 100,000. To the world, Eminem made 8 mile famous, but 7 mile is the real, true glory mile in Detroit. I will give you ninjas that. I really gonna spend a bunch of time on this month. My cousin used to live right here, but that's the real kind of like popular shit in Detroit. But yeah, Bob Arum said, well, we all knew Terence, Errol, Spence. Everybody forgets Errol Spence couldn't fight southpaws. How do you know? He fought 2 southpaws in 38 fights. I think he got 28 fights, or he had 28 fights. And he right. That's something that we pointed out early in the process, that he hadn't fought a ton of southpaws. He hadn't fought a ton of punchers. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we pointed out early in the process. He hadn't done. You know, and that's something that his fanboys, you know, failed to see. They said, you know, Top Rank got the best matchmaking. That's what he said. Top Rank got the best matchmaking. And they do. But that ain't, you know, y'all got the worst matchmaking. Y'all got the easiest matchmaking. And I told y'all how that matchmaking shit work, and I'm gonna get to the subscribers videos pretty soon. I'm gonna do a mailbag real soon. So I'll post that on the community tab on Twitter, Instagram. I'll put a story up. Y'all can ask what y'all want to ask, whatever. So, but yeah, man. Like, yeah, you know, you can tell by somebody's resume. Oh, he ain't fighting punchers, or he ain't fighting slick fighters, or he ain't fighting pressure fighters. And one thing, you hang around boxing long enough, you might be able to get a title. You might have to unify. You might have to wait till you move up. But one thing about it is, you gonna end up running into a guy that they match, or a guy that got the style that they matchmaking you away from. You gonna end up running into that, bro. Deontay ran into the one guy, Tyson Fury, you know, that he should have left the fuck alone. You know, he ran into the one guy, he should have just been like, nah, buddy, I'm good. You know, he should have been like, nah, I'm good, bro. He should have been like, I'm good. That's what he should have said, like, no, I'm good. You got it. So, and it's gonna happen. He's right, man. He couldn't fight a southpaw. He said if Terence Crawford fought he fought, you know, orthodox, he said that it probably would have been a different fight, and it could have been. But he said Terence Crawford knew, and they knew he didn't know how to fight southpaw, because that's what his record indicated. And also, looking at what he did versus Sean Porter, you know he had trouble fighting with athletic fighters. So Errol Spence knew, Terence Crawford knew he had the speed advantage. He had the, you know, the southpaw advantage. And then, you know, he found out, guess what? I got the puncher's advantage too. I never looked at Errol Spence as this monstrous puncher like everybody else did. As soon as he rolls to the top, the knockout stopped. You know? And Bob was right about that. You can't matchmake somebody, you can't protect them matchmaking them. You just can't do that. You got to put them in there, especially as whatever they struggle with early on, you got to put them in there with that in small increments so they can get used to fighting them. You can't just shun it. That's like saying, when my kid keep failing math, and we just gonna not worry about math and just pass with the we gonna just pass and not worry about math. But then you get to high school and you gotta pass these classes to get credits. But now from kindergarten to 8th grade, you neglected to learn math. What you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? Your kid gonna be in trouble when he need to get them math credits. He gonna be in big trouble. He gonna be in big trouble. He gonna be in big trouble. Oh man, oh. They just be doing construction anyway, and then you want to park right in a motherfucking. You be just wondering, dude. Like, how smart are people in the city of Detroit? And then they got this whole thing cut off, bro. It's like, man. Bro, I hate this. They just be doing construction for no reason, bro. Like, literally, no reason they do this construction in Detroit. And then the roads break right back up and waste taxpayers' dollars. That's why I do. I ain't gonna be here too much longer. Oh. I hate this fucking city, bro. I swear to God I do. I'm sorry. I'm on here venting and shit. Because they just be doing dumb shit. Now I gotta be ignorant and I gotta finesse the whole system and shit. But yeah. That's like you neglecting math. You ain't gonna be able to get away with that shit. Cause at some point you gonna need them credits in high school, college, regardless. You gotta put them in there with guys they struggle with. And they didn't start prepping him versus athletic fighters. They didn't start prepping them for southpaws or nothing. And eventually it may not have been Terence Crawford. You know, it was probably gonna be somebody else. They match make away from fighters' weaknesses. They don't try to patch the holes up. They don't try to patch the holes up. They don't try to patch the holes up. They match make for weaknesses. They match make, you know, away from their weaknesses to their strengths, and it's not, you're not gonna be successful and be good doing that. Crawford fought punchers. Crawford fought aggressive fighters. Crawford fought multiple Olympians, multiple gold medalists, southpaws, orthodox, punchers, athletic fighters, fast fighters, rangy fighters, upright fighters. However you want it, they put him with a plethora of talent, a plethora of styles. Like it or not, they put him in there with a lot of different styles. Was exactly right. And when they match make fighters, they got a real system at Top Rank, and obviously they've been around longer, and they know where guys weak and where guys are strong at. They know exactly where they weak and where they strong at. They know how to get guys stronger, how to get them better. Okay, we need to put them in there with southpaws. We need to put them in there with more aggressive fighters. Let's get a bunch of good sparring partners, get them ready. Okay, if your coach can't help you do this, let's bring in a liaison, or let's get you with somebody else that can help you, you know, fight the style and be the best fighter you can be. PBC, protect them, call to them. It's kind of like the parenting in 2023. Instead of, you know, telling them what they need to know, you know what I'm saying, and giving them things they need to go, you know, they protected them. You can't protect them. Errol Spence was a protected fighter. He knew it. These fighters know that. I mean, look how that guy, that Manny Pacquiao clone, he was a southpaw too, was tearing that ass up in sparring. That guy was tearing his ass up. He was looking lost in that sparring clip. Then magically the fight get in. Pacquiao probably would have did him the same way, bro. Pacquiao probably would have tore that ass up too. And if he was able to beat Pacquiao, that would have been a great experience going into a Crawford fight. But that's not experience. And like he said about the rematch, what he gonna do?
What is he gonna do? He's gonna learn to fight a southpaw automatically?
No, it don't work that way. You know, it's kind of like taking herbs. A lot of people don't know that herbs are powerful and they can heal and they can provide overall body vitality for men and women and men. But don't nobody want to trust the process. Sometimes it can take anywhere from a month to 2 months to 3 months to 4 months for it to really, you know, build a rapport in your body. So to get ready for, this is why you want to do this shit early. Whatever his weaknesses are, we want to patch them weaknesses up early with good matchmaking and great sparring. So you can build that confidence. The more you do something, they say it take 10,000 hours to do something, of repetition to do something to master it. Take 10,000 hours. You know, what Jada kids say, never say you can't do it till you try it first. So, but hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out the Box Loose playlist. Check out the Welterweight Boxing Talk playlist. Peace.